It's the story of Dietrich Bonhoeffer, one of the German World War II heroes, who had the courage to speak up when the German church was taken over by Hitler. And in the process, lost everything he ever had, but also saved many lives.
Bonhoeffer took on the world. I mean, he was not afraid. He was very courageous, despite the fact that everybody was against him.
And it's about resistance, humanity. It's a story we should keep in mind.
Manu and I have always been fans of Bonhoeffer. We couldn't believe a motion picture had never been done about this man.
We began the journey then, 10 years ago. The first thing we needed to do is to get a script written.
Todd's amazing. Here's someone who really understands Dietrich Bonhoeffer at a heart and soul level and can tell the story from his perspective almost as if he were writing it himself.
What was so interesting for me was that Todd didn't write a period piece.
I was looking for an actor in their 20s or 30s, a German actor. So I reached out to a German director named Emily Atef, and she wrote me back, Jonas Dassler. He's just got this wide open soul that was available for an invitation to getting to know Dietrich Bonhoeffer. And he has surpassed my wildest expectations.
We need to let the world know what the Nazis are doing to the Jews. And if the church does not speak now, we will lose our voice for 100 years.
Our scouts have done a fantastic job. You could find Harlem, London, and Germany all in, 2 countries.
It's extravagantly beautiful to shoot a movie entirely on location and exceptionally rare. And my hat's off to the team that does this every day and night. But then when you think about beauty, both Belgium and Ireland are gorgeous countries, and you have the beauty of the architecture, and you're immediately in a faraway time. The music scenes that we filmed in Harlem/Belgium were so filled with joy, and it almost felt like documentary footage because they burst into life when the music played, and it was beautiful. And it did the same for the actors, so there was this unity on set on those days that people didn't want to leave. It was as if we were out for a night at the club.
We have this proverb in German, the fish stinks from the head. So in this case, the head is beautiful and good, and the whole thing is nice.
Watching him on set, he's a real actor's director. It's fun listening in on the interactions he has with the cast.
He's such a nice and warm and decent personality.
It was such a nice atmosphere to prepare, to work, and it was like a really safe atmosphere.
He has surrounded himself with some of the most talented department heads in the business.
It's just a dream come true for us to see this happening after 10 years, and to see the caliber of the creative team is just amazing.
John Matheson became available, and I immediately rang up Todd and said, John Matheson is available. And he went, oh my God, the legend that is John Matheson. Let's book him. He's probably one of the best DOPs on the planet. And both John Matheson and John Beard, of course, have worked together many times. So that was a great shorthand right there. And because we had very little time for prep, to get 2 people of that level to work together and just kind of, do that was very helpful. And they've just pulled it out of the bag. I mean, they've done a special job on this film.
I may have written the script, I understand the character, there are many things that I can bring to the story and how to direct the actors, but I can't tell you how a room's gonna look before it looks that way. He could imagine it lit the way he was gonna light it, he could see it for what it was gonna be, I was just seeing it for what it was. That's why we need each other. What happens is I'll be sitting at the monitor, the lights will flicker on and off, and then inevitably, always right at the end, right before we shoot, he'll whisper into the radio and a tiny little thing will change. Suddenly it looks like a painting.
I won't stop speaking till the world knows why we've done what we had to do.
It's about something, It's not your typical thriller, which, keeps you in your seat for like an hour and a half, and at the end, everything is all right. I think that something's going to stick with you.
His story is essentially one of seeing faith, God, and duty above all else.
Real political courage, real spiritual courage, it's not a magic trick. It's something that resides in us, and we are asked to be brave a lot more than we say yes. So I hope this movie encourages people to pursue things that take courage and then be open to being courageous.
It actually feels meaningful to tell a story that I really think people should hear, and he deserves to be remembered. That's, you can't say that about a lot of things you read.
This is a movie by us. It's a movie by everybody that came. And if you do it right, if everybody is allowed to be as good as they are at their particular job, that it knits together into a tapestry that hopefully works on screen.